Bum, 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 bum. We are here. Woo-wee. It's the final Friday of A Dress and a Song, a mini concert series. Can you see around the microphone today? I don't know. I am in a mood, guys. What can I say? It's been a exciting afternoon and morning because I was finishing a song. So not only is today Floor Length Friday, as one can see, and as already stated, it is also going to be a Friday debut, a brand new song, as I said yesterday. In order to finish this series, I basically have to finish up some songs before we wrap this up on the 31st. But I was reading comments and getting all kinds of feedback from my dad, who has sort of become the technical creative director of the show. He has a lot of really great ideas. And he thinks that Jeff and I should host a talk show, a 30-minute talk show, telling stories of the road and stories of our life and playing music as well. That would not be something we could manage every day for sure, but ideas are swirling around, so we might try and keep something going here. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go over to see how everybody's feeling today. Okay, I saw that Bruce Gold is driving. That's okay, Bruce. Raleigh, all of the great fans here. Johnny, Mark, hey Tammy Forsberg, congratulations on your commendation, doing so well at your work and risking your own health for the betterment of all those little babies that you're looking after. Thank you. Heather, Bill, Olivia Ann, Kate, we've got cruisers, we've got Abbey Road people, we've got local Cincinnatians, we've got Columbus folks and southeastern Ohio folks, family, friends, everybody is wonderful that is here, and I'm very grateful to you. So, a couple of thank yous. I want to make sure that I don't forget again today because the show is winding down and I want to make sure I'm expressing my gratitude. And if I've left anybody out in the thank yous, I give my deepest regrets, and let me know that I forgot to mention your generosity to the newbies so I can make sure to share this with the world. But here is the current list of donors that are keeping the newbies alive. I want to thank Gloria Herm, Susie Atkins, Jenna Foster, Peyton Dale, Charlene Sandman, Carolyn Foster, and Mike Miller, of course, Brian Fish, Janine Morris, Flo Askins, and all the people who have purchased t-shirts as well. Right in the top of my mind, they are not there, but I know that we have also received some more donations this after yesterday's show, so I need to just look in and make sure you guys get the gratitude that you deserve. And I also got some really great messages from folks. Some people do critique, I will say that, but for the most part, 99.9% of the time, it's such high praise. And I wanted to share you this message that I received from our friend Doc from Abbey Road on the River. I'm sure many of you know Doc. He wrote me yesterday, 10 years ago today, I saw a queen bee who laughed at Sting Me Baby. That night, I was blown away by all the bees. Happy anniversary, honey. And then today he wrote me, 10 years ago today, I told a woman that the newbies are great and Misty is incredible. Also incredible was her reply. The woman said, that's my daughter. Happy anniversary, Sue. So my mom also has retired from working for the second time today, so we must send out a congratulations to the one and only Sue Danhauer, person who brought forth from her womb this crazy individual right here. My beloved mother. Good on you, Mom. Thank you so much for taking such good care of us over the years and taking care of everybody all the time. This show is going to be long today, guys. I can already tell I'm feeling long-winded because I have a lot of things I'm trying to say before the series wraps up. I also wanted to send out a congratulations to not only my father, but to our family because, as some of you know, for a few years now, my dad has really been struggling with his health, and it's been a roller coaster, and we just found out yesterday that he's really got a great clean scan and everything looks wonderful. So congratulations, Bill Danhauer, and all of the people with Dunlap, Baldwin, Dan Hauer, Bash, Doty, all of us that are involved in the Bill Dan Hauer clan. Way to go, Dad, and thank God for that. And so I think those are the thank yous. So the dress today, it looks good on camera, I must say. It's nothing special. I don't even know where I bought it. I think it's just from some little shop in the mall. I don't even know what it was called. But it's been a good dress. It's a beach dress. I'm feeling the bare feet today. Summer feels like it's right around the corner. And I'm ready for it. So if we can't have sand between our toes, we can at least have purple shag carpet. All right, so let's talk about this song. Brand new song. This song is sort of a combo of 3 different songs that I was in the process of writing, and I thought I completed each one of them individually, but they just weren't sticking. Like sometimes in your brain, they just don't stick, and it's like, what was that song? And then if you don't record them, then you forget how it went, and so I managed to cobble together 3 different songs to give you this song that you're going to hear today. The title of the song is Cracked Hands, and the reason it's called Cracked Hands, you will find out, I say it multiple times within the song, but it's my quarantine song. Early in the quarantine, when everybody was so afraid of the unknown and didn't know what to expect, I was certainly obsessively cleaning everything and obsessively watching TV and obsessively eating and not being creative and just kind of living in a shell of fear. And one night, after like the 9th countertop clean, I looked down and my wrists were bleeding because my hands were so dried and cracked from washing them so much. And I thought, this can't be good. This is a product of the quarantine right here, this anxiety. And then I started, as the quarantine went on, I started seeing similar traits and things my friends were saying or what I was reading online, and anxiety started to set in, and people got this kind of phenomenon called quarantine brain where they get forgetful or they use the wrong words or they're just angry and maybe a little bit polarized. So I thought that this song is sort of not an allegory, I don't know what the word is, a metaphor. Having bleeding hands is sort of a metaphor for having a broken spirit. And I also thought about another great influence in my life, Jesse Jordan, who always has pearls of wisdom. He has told me over the years, I'll get all hung up in assuming things. I'll be assuming someone's thinking ill of us or someone's talking badly behind our back or judging us, but I'm not seeking out the truth in the process. And he always says, you're storytelling. Don't storytell. You don't know. You have to actually go and seek the truth. And I think all of us could benefit from that kind of advice from Jesse. So don't storytell. Get the facts and work it all out. So that was more than a mouthful, probably more than you cared to know. So this song, clearly we're going long today. I saw Frank from the jukebox here. Sherwood's here. Hi, buddy. That's somebody else who's been giving me pearls of wisdom over the last several years. And everybody goes through hard times in their life, and I'm lucky that I have a great family and a great husband and great friends and a creative outlet to kind of exercise those things I'm feeling. So this song, clearly Beatles influenced, clearly Aretha Franklin influenced, and in fact, I realized today, essentially what I try to do, I know you guys love it when I do Oh Darling, with an exclamation point, but I was like, I want to write a song like Oh Darling for myself to sing. And so I came up, I know it had to be in the 6/8 time signature with sort of early rock and roll soul chords, R&B chords, and I ended up singing a very Aretha Franklin-esque melody line. So here's this song. I'm stalling because I'm nervous as all get out. Here's a song called Cracked Hands. Cracked hands, mine are bleeding, and I can't wash them again. And there is no ointment, and there is no salve that can give me back what I had. So don't you go residing in a troubled mind. You'll only borrow trouble of every kind. And storyteller, give up your line. 'Cause what you gonna do when you run out of wine? And if the devil's work is in an idle hand, and what we're gonna do with the idle man, yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Cracked hands, mine are crooked and cold. And oh, these hands, the grudges they hold. And when the call to suffer, welcome is worn, and everyone you know is either broken or torn. So don't you go residing in a troubled mind. You'll only borrow trouble of every kind. And storyteller, give up your line. 'Cause what you gonna do when you run out of wine? And if the devil's work is in an idle hand, then what will become of the idle man? Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 so don't you go residing in a troubled mind. You'll only borrow trouble of every kind. And storyteller, give up your line. You only borrow trouble of every kind. And if the devil's work is in the idle hand, then what will become of the idle man? Yeah. Oh. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, don't know. Cracked hands, mine are bleeding. Cracked Hands debut. Wow, that's a challenge for me to play. Thank you, Sherwood. Thank you so much. Thank you all for these wonderful compliments. Hi, Mars. Thank you. Hi, Ruth. Gareth Davies' wife, Ruth, is here, everyone. So nice to have you from Ireland, my friend. This is another idea that creative director Bill Danhauer had for our program. He suggested that all of you every now and then say where you're tuning in from. Like, he just thinks it's so cool, and so do I, that our fans are scattered all over the world. So if you're here from Ireland, please tell us. If you're here from Holland, please tell us. If you're here from Germany or Japan or West Covington, let us know. It's just a wonderful thing to be able to stay in touch with you all through the modern technology that we all have in our hands. So, hi Christy, hi Sherry, hi everyone. Charlene, thank you. She says it's another masterpiece. Thank you guys. It's all advice from other friends. I can't take any credit for any of the wisdom within. So, in the meantime, we have a Newbees nugget for you today. We'll be back tomorrow. There may be a Saturday debut if I could get a song finished by tomorrow's program. Tomorrow I'm wearing some bright orange Mod Madness if anybody would like to pop in for that. I'd also like to get another photographic collage of all the people who have dressed with me throughout so we can share that with the group before the weekend's over. Thank you for checking in from Grey Gardens, Lydia. There's Chicago from Jamad. Yay! Oh, you're so wonderful. So the Newbees nugget we have is from a live DVD that we released in 2010 called The Newbees Live at the Southgate House. This is the younger Newbees, of course, short-haired, and for me, you know, different kind of singing style. I was still maturing as a vocalist, as I hope I continue to my whole life. And this is one of our hit numbers from the Newbees, from the Southgate House. This is the Newbees in the B string playing Maybe. Tonight I'm dancing with the energy of God. I've been wanting to know you, and maybe I can make a friend I can finally trust, yes. Da 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 da, yeah. Da 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 da. Well, I've been searching for oh so very long. I've been trying to find you, and I admit I've been a silly little girl. I've been looking in the wrong spots. Da 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 da, yeah. Da 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 da. Maybe we can talk all night if I could only learn to listen. Maybe you'll be the love of my life if I could only learn to kiss you. Da 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 da, yeah. Da 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 da. Well, I am so tired of being angry. I've been resentful and I've been cold, but at least I feel guilty, and it is getting old. Da 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 da, yeah. Da 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 da. Maybe we can talk all night if I could only learn to listen. Maybe you'll be the love of my life if I could only learn to kiss you. Da 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 da. I want us to be one. I want us to be one. I want us. So maybe we can talk all night if I could only learn to listen. Maybe you'll be the love of my life if I could only learn to kiss you. Da 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 da, yeah. 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 Look at all those hearts flying. Isn't it wonderful? Thank you all for loving what we do. I also want to thank Olivia Ann Morris Fox for her donation to the Newbees. Sorry that I left you off the list there, Olivia Ann. I'm sure that it went through. I'll just go back and look at the date and just make sure I didn't overlook anything. And I feel like there was something else I wanted to say before we left, but it's escaped my mind. Oh, here it is. That performance was from this great double disc set, although one of the discs is missing. The Newbees Live at the Southgate House. I believe that they are actually out of print now as far as the DVD portion of it. But I know somebody who has a recording studio in their house, so if you really want one, I can probably make that happen for you. We do still offer the live CD as well, and I'm glad you like it. This was sort of another springboard for us into our Beatles career, because we have I Am the Walrus, the famous Tim Seiwert version, as well as Maybe I'm Amazed on here. So that's one for checking out. And thank you guys for being here. Oh, I wanted to say, I got some comments about hang in there, kid, and don't worry, it'll all work out in the end. But I'm actually doing very well during the quarantine, and a little embarrassed to say that. I've been super creative. Jeff and I have enjoyed our time. We've had a lot of time he's actually been insane. He's been working like he's never taken a break, but I've enjoyed the time off, and I feel very happy, and I just want to make sure you guys aren't afraid by the content of my song that I'm not doing so hot, but I am doing very well, and I just hope that you are too. So thank you for continuing to tune in. Come back tomorrow and see what happens. Who knows? Sending so much love. Stay safe. Bye-bye.